Please see the video till the end. Now we will see one important topic of this fraction chapter, that is mixed fraction. I will explain it to you with one example. Here I have drawn three circles. How many circles? Three circles. And I have divided each circle into two equal parts. I have divided each circle into two equal parts, and I will color half of the part of each circle here. So each circle is divided into two equal parts. There are three circles of the same size, and each circle is divided into two equal parts, and half of each circle is colored. So we have to consider only this colored part. And if you are asked, if three circles are there and half of the circle is colored, how many total colored parts are there if you consider all the three circles? So here half of the circle is colored, here also half of the circle is colored, and here also half of the circle is colored. So I have to add all these half plus half plus half. So how much it is total? So half plus half is 1. Half plus half is 1. And again half means 1 and half. But here if we add these three fractions are like fractions, that is their denominators are same. So keep the denominator as it is. Only add their numerators. 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3. So 3 upon 2. 3 upon 2. We know that half plus half means 1. And plus half means 1 and half. So the value of 3 upon 2 is also can be written as 1 plus 1 upon 2. 3 upon 2 also can be written as 1 plus 1 upon 2. 1 plus half. 1, this 1 plus half. So 3 upon 2 can be written as 1 plus 1 upon 2, means here when there is no denominator, we know that the denominator is 1. Now to add these two fractions, we have to convert them into like fractions, and if you convert them into like fractions, again you will get the same answer, that is 3 upon 2. Okay, so I will not go in that now. So 3 upon 2 can also be written as 1 plus 1 upon 2. It is, in short, it is written as 1 and half. 1 and half. Here no sign is given, and it is read as 1 and 1 upon 2. It is read as 1 and 1 upon 2, or 1 and half. So this 1 plus half is written as 1 plus 1 upon 2. Now this 1 plus 1 upon 2, we got it from this value. Which value we got it from? 3 upon 2. Now these type of fractions in which the numerator is greater than the denominator, means the dividend is greater than the divisor. Numerator is dividend and denominator is divisor. This is the number which divides, and this is the number which is divided. So it is dividend, and this is divisor. So a number means a fraction where the numerator is greater than the denominator, such a fraction is called as improper fraction. Improper fraction. This is not a proper fraction. Fraction we have studied. That fraction is a part of a whole. One unit is there and part of that unit. So, of the value of a proper fraction is always less than a 1. The value of a proper fraction is always less than a 1. But here, because the numerator is greater than the denominator, the value of this fraction is more than 1. Half plus half plus half. Half plus half 1. 1 plus half is 1 and half, means 3 upon 2. So, value of this fraction is more than 1. So, this is called as improper fraction. In short, remember that when the numerator is greater than the denominator, such a fraction is called as improper fraction. Now, in this improper fraction, if the fraction is an improper fraction, for example, 3 upon 2 is an improper fraction. So, the improper fraction can be converted into a mixed fraction. Improper fraction can be converted into a mixed fraction. How it can be converted? Suppose here numerator is greater than the denominator, so 3 divided by 2. 3 divided by 2. So if we divide 3 by 2, 2 ones are 2, 3 minus 2, 1. So here we get 3 divided by 2, we get quotient 1, we get remainder 1. So, such a improper fraction, if we are told to convert it into a mixed number, what we do? This, whatever answer of division, that is a quotient. Answer of division is called a quotient. Quotient, we write it here. 1. Remainder, we write it, suppose 1 plus 1 upon 2. 1 plus 1 upon 2 means we write this quotient here plus remainder upon divisor. So 1 plus 1 upon 2 is also written as this plus sign. We don't write. So 1 and 1 upon 2. 1 and 1 upon 2. This is the integer part of this is called a mixed fraction. 1 and 1 upon 2. 1 and 1 upon 2. A improper fraction is converted into a mixed fraction. Mixed fraction is also sometimes referred to as mixed number. Mixed fraction is also referred to as mixed number, mixed fraction or a mixed number. 1 plus 1 upon 2 also can be written as 1 and 1 upon 2. It is read as 1 and 1 upon 2. If sign is not there, it is understood that here it is a plus sign. So 1 and 1 upon 2. 1 is an integer part. This 1 is an integer part. And this 1 upon 2 is a fraction part. So why such type of fractions are called as mixed fractions? They have an integer part also. Means some whole part. How many whole parts that comes under integer part? And after that, what is the fraction part left? So 1 is an integer here and 1 upon 2 is a fraction part, and such type of fractions are called as mixed fraction. One more example I will take of a mixed fraction. 7 upon 2. 7 upon 2. Here the numerator is greater than denominator. So it is an improper fraction. This is an improper fraction, means the value of this fraction is surely more than 1, greater than 1. So this fraction definitely have some integer part and a fraction part. So 7 upon 2. 7 upon 2 means what? 7 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6, 2 fours are 8. So 2 threes are 6. 7 minus 6, 1. So if we divide 7 by 2, here 7 is the dividend, 2 is the divisor. We get 3 as the quotient and 1 as the remainder. This is quotient, this is remainder, this is divisor, and this is dividend. So how we write here? 7 upon 2. This is the integer part of. We want to convert this improper fraction into mixed fraction. So whatever quotient we get, we write it as a integer part of the mixed fraction. 3 and this is the remainder. Remainder, we write it as the numerator of the fraction part, and the denominator of the fraction part is the divisor. So 7 upon 2 is equal to 3 and 1 upon 2. 7 upon 2 is equal to 3 and 1 upon 2. 3 as the integer part of the fraction. Quotient. 1 remainder of the division, that we write it as the numerator of the fractional part, and the divisor we write it as the denominator of the fractional part. So 7 upon 2, which is an improper fraction, how to convert it into a mixed fraction? So 7 upon 2 is equal to 3 and 1 upon 2. 3 and 1 upon 2. So in this way, a improper fraction can be converted into a mixed fraction.
Dear viewers, if you feel that this teaching video is useful to you, please like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also please do share it with your friends and relatives who have students in their families. Please feel free to give suggestions and feedback. Do leave a comment for the same. Myself, Mr. Dinesh Kadu for Maths Enjoyment YouTube channel. Have a good time.